So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to one of my co-workers. Please welcome Steve Helvie. He's the Vice President of Channels and Channel Development. He's going to talk more about the marketplace changes and our support of this circular economy.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for taking time out of your week to visit with us for a little bit. Some great work that Ali and the team are doing around circular economy, and it's great to see what the OSF group is doing to support them. I'm going to spend just a couple minutes talking about how we're going to help enable the second user channel. But I want to mention something that Rocky alluded to earlier in his keynote around how do we make OCP easy to consume at the enterprise level. And it's something we put a lot of thought into every day at OCP, at least it's what I think about constantly. And in one of those areas is the marketplace. And our marketplace is where we showcase OCP products and OCP facilities. But today I'm going to share with you how we're broadening that to be a bit more enterprise ready. Okay, but first, some numbers. My numbers are not nearly as grand or as intense as Ali's, but hopefully you find them a little bit interesting. We get 6,000 views per month on our marketplace page across the world. 20% of those are coming from EMEA. Now that's been pretty consistent yearly. We haven't seen much fluctuation from month to month, except in the summer when things die down here a bit in Europe. So who's looking at our marketplace here in Europe? These are the top 8. UK, Germany, France, leading. This list here of the top 8 has not changed from a year ago. The next wave, albeit much smaller numbers, there are 2 changes. One, Ukraine. So Ukraine is new to the list this year, and Greece. So Greece has popped up in the last few months as showing a bit more interest. It seems as though everyone in Portugal decided to spend a little bit more time at the beach or in the Douro Valley. They dropped off the list this year. So what are people looking at? Tioga Pass. It is the #1 server viewed across EMEA. It's also the #1 server viewed across the US. Now, US gets 50% of the marketplace views. So 20% EMEA, 50% US. The balance is spread across Asia. On the networking side, it's the family of 10G switches from EdgeCore get the most views. And one thing I did notice when looking at the numbers, of those top 8 countries, France has a tendency to look at open networking products less than the others. And I have no idea why, I just thought it was an interesting point as a relative percentage. There's another product that gets a fair number of views. It is the ESA Rail Kit. And this is a kit that goes in an existing 19-inch rack, which you already have in your data center, and it allows you then to put open compute nodes and run OCP in a traditional 19-inch rack. And MyTech has one of those out in their booth today. So enough of that, on to the fun stuff. We have 2 new sections on our marketplace. One, integrated solutions. These are sub-rack or full-rack solutions optimized for enterprise-class workloads, delivered and supported by our solution providers. Next, circular economy. This is an entire section of our website devoted specifically to second-user OCP hardware. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. So when you go to our marketplace, products, integrated solutions, circular economy. Even at the product level, you remember Bill showing you how we're doing the software icons. We're going to be doing the same thing, and we are, with servers, to make it easier for enterprises to be able to quickly identify, for example, what runs on Red Hat. And we even have one of the latest contributions from Inspur, Crane Mountain, that has been certified on SAP and HANA. So again, let me repeat that. SAP HANA certified on an OCP node available at the OCP supply chain. Pretty good stuff. The integrated solution side. You'll see a list of solutions here. I want to call out 2 of our solution providers, CTC out of Japan and EdgeCore, but specifically the EdgeCore team here in Europe. Lucas and Bartek have worked tirelessly over the last couple weeks to help get this launched. A couple of the detailed views. We're going to have full rack, and then we'll also have even vertical solutions. This is a look at the CTC Open solution. Full rack, optimized on Docker, Ceph, OpenStack, with EdgeCore switches running ONI, delivered, supported by CTC in Japan right now to enterprises. The vertical solution, this is EdgeCore's specifically designed mobile lab for central offices for telcos and ISPs. It's a mobile lab. If you talk to the guys at EdgeCore, they'll work with you. You can ship it directly to your facility, and you can start to test open networking quite quickly. They have other multiple mobile labs as well around leaf and spine architecture. So again, trying OCP quick and fast in the enterprise. Circular economy page. We've worked hard with IT Renew as well. We have 5 of these listed right now. I'm expecting this to grow very, very fast, probably faster than any other page on our marketplace as we start to list their partner solutions as well. There are 2 that I want to call out. The Kubernetes. Full rack, optimized for Kubernetes. This is a big deal as more and more enterprises start to run containers. So we're excited about this. I'm especially excited about the next one, which is the Discovery Developer. This is a desk-side form factor with a few OCP nodes. You can hand off to your developers, and they can start working right away. Easy, fast access for the enterprise to start working with open compute hardware. So that's it. We're pretty happy with the momentum. We have a lot of work to do. So it's not perfect yet, but we're working on it every day to try to make it easier for end users to understand the benefits and the value of open compute. We hope that we're making things a little bit more open together by partnering with like-minded members such as IT Renew and their partners to help make a more climate-neutral infrastructure for everybody. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Bill. On to the next one. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Steve.
Yeah.